Next up, we got. They can't keep getting away with this by the young hockey psychology. My favorite hockey channel right now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all say y'all love hockey psychology. I love him even more. All right. Now, anytime he drop a video, you gotta check it out. Now, it's good also too, since I'm gonna react to this video, that I'm not gonna see every game, because if I already reacted to every single game and then I react to this, you know what I mean? It's like I already know what happened. So now if we got this, it's like all the games in one basically. This is a review. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna check out. Like I said though, y'all can still comment the best games, the best teams that played. You know what I mean? Right now the Bruins and the Maple Leafs, Islanders, Hurricanes, Lightning. I think Lightning has a good series. Those probably the top right now. But y'all can let me know that any other game that was high, exciting to watch. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, though, you want more NHL videos, hit that like button, hit that sub button. Let's just hop into it. I don't think I watched the Stars this whole time. I think we watched the first game. I think so.
They can't keep getting away with this. At least that's what the entire hockey world seems to think after Vegas loaded up and had a miraculous recovery from their captain just in time for the playoffs. You might not like it or think it's fair, but it isn't against the rules. The defending Cup champs were the 8th seed heading into these playoffs, and they just took 2 games on the road against the best team in the West. The Golden Knights have become the undisputed villains of the NHL, and their unmatched depth combined with their commitment to structure may mean that they will pull off an upset that will royally piss off NHL fans.
Okay.
The Vegas Injured Reserves are the only team with enough balls to constantly take advantage of the system. So when they threw Mark Stone on LTIR and loaded up by grabbing Noah Hanifin, Thomas Hertl, and Anthony Mantha, absolutely everyone was outraged. Fans everywhere knew what they were doing, and they got away with it. The Golden Knights squeaked into the playoffs as the 8th seed.
Pre-playoff matches with Dallas claiming victory in 2020 conference final 4-1, and Vegas won in 2023. Okay. Oh, okay.
And matched up with the best team in the West in the Dallas Stars. Now, the Stars have been a wagon all season long. In fact, I had them picked as my Cup winner. But in my playoff preview, I thought this was the worst possible matchup stylistically for the Stars in round 1. The Stars' biggest strength in the regular season was their rush offense. They were first in the league in goal differential off the rush, and the speed of their forwards along with their D made them a force. However, Vegas is a team that plays a relatively conservative style of hockey on the defensive side of the puck. Without the puck, Vegas runs a 1-2-2 formation on the forecheck and in the neutral zone. Okay. This allows their players to stay on top of the puck and create turnovers. Rarely do Vegas defenders take on the rush directly. Instead, they have the F2 and F3 retreat early to create the first layer of defense. When executed perfectly, a well-timed poke or read can usually create an odd man rush for Vegas. So not only does this style negate Dallas' strength on the rush, but it actually uses it against them. In Game 1, Dallas tried to create offense on the rush with a stretch pass. With Vegas sending one forward, Dallas has to go through 2 layers of defense before even getting into the zone. The Stars fall right into Vegas' trap with the stretch pass, and it turns into a rush goal for Vegas. Even when Vegas gets caught up ice like they did in Game 2, the commitment from the F3s in the neutral zone make it so hard for Dallas to do what they do best. This backtrack by Barbashev as the F3 creates this entire goal for Vegas. His hustle creates a mini 2v1 for Vegas on this side of the ice, and a good effort just completely snuffs out the play. That causes a turnover at the blue line for Dallas and creates a rush opportunity for Vegas. A beautiful stretch pass to Eichel for him to work his magic, and it's a tie game. Because of the Golden Knights' execution of this style, Dallas has had less chances on the rush as they prefer. Now, to try and combat the passiveness of Vegas, Dallas attempted to stretch the zone by having its wingers stay at the opposing blue line. Usually this could
funny because I didn't even know this was really a part of hockey. Like, I didn't know this was a important piece of it. Because I'm thinking now I think about it. Am I like handicapping myself by just watching highlights? Because literally on the highlights, they only just show them having the puck. So I literally haven't even seen the transitions, or what do they even call it? Or they say forecheck and back check. So I haven't seen a forecheck or a back check. They always just show. So okay, I'm low key handicapping myself. Not gonna lie. But okay, I know this is important. That's crazy.
The zone by having its wingers stay at the opposing blue line. Usually this could open things up, as in game 1, Jamie Benn blew the zone when Vegas got caught being too aggressive up ice, and it led directly to a goal. But when Vegas is disciplined in their structure, this is where they rely on their big and rangy defensemen. Guys like Pietrangelo, Hanifin, and Martinez can frequently step up and cut off the play. One unique way that Dallas can bypass this passive system is by executing the high flip. If a direct pass isn't available because of the positioning of Vegas players, Dallas created some good looks by going over their heads instead of trying to go through them.
Okay,
it's an option
smart
for Dallas, but the high flip isn't preferred because you give up possession if the bounce doesn't go your way. In these first 2 games, the Golden Knights have taken away the Stars' best strength in rush offense. They've created turnovers in the neutral zone, and that's made the Stars' defense a bit more hesitant to jump up in the play. However, the Dallas Stars are one of the best teams in the league because they can play any style of game. Because of how structured and disciplined Vegas plays in the neutral zone, Dallas likely has to dump the puck in and go get it. That is typically the overall goal of the Vegas system, except the Stars' forecheck has been eating them alive. Their rush offense may be hindered, but once they're in the zone, their speed and tenacity is giving Dallas some great looks. Dallas runs a 1-2-2 forecheck, but so far in this series, they are killing Vegas along the wall. Game 2 saw a number of chances where the F1 for the Stars created separation by making contact, and then the F2 swung in to make a play to the F3. The speed and heaviness of Dallas created issues for Vegas, but they did not break because of Logan Thompson. He had a spectacular game 2 that was ultimately the difference in the results. In the first 2 games of this series, Vegas has actually been outchanced 29-17 by Dallas, yet it's the Golden Knights that are up 2-0 in the series. In the short sample size that we have, the Stars' process indicates that things should turn around and they still have a good chance of winning this series. But this is where the psychology of playoff hockey comes into play. Stars head coach Pete DeBoer praised the Knights, saying that they've got everyone figured out because they are the defending Cup champs. He and the Stars players also acknowledged the fact that they played well enough to win. The trick for Dallas is replicating that process while dealing with any future adjustments Vegas will make. The injured reserves, on the other hand, have undoubtedly been extremely opportunistic and patient in their game. For the remainder of this series, and perhaps deep into the playoffs, they will continue to lean on their depth to come up with big plays. Vegas' LTIR pickups in Noah Hanifin and Thomas Hertl have already had an impact on this series, and to rub the salt in the wound, Mark Stone has as well. For a team that thrives on its forwards coming back and creating a turnover in the neutral zone, having Mark Stone back is the ultimate weapon for Vegas. He doesn't get much recognition for being this good because 1, people hate Vegas, and 2, he doesn't put up the sexy offensive numbers, mostly because he's on the LTIR. But the point is, there are very few players in the world who can steal pucks the way he can. The PDO cast on YouTube has a great compilation of him picking guys' pockets, but his skill set...
Hold on, I might want to see that. I ain't gonna lie. I think that's one thing I do like a lot too, is the pickpockets. Because I'm not gonna lie, I played NHL 21. That was my first hockey game ever. And on that game, obviously the game is not real life. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? That's like the number one thing. But so on a game, the main way to get the puck is just spam and poke. You know what I'm saying? Just go around poking everybody and you gonna get the puck. You know what I'm saying? So but in real life, it's way better. In real life is way better because this is actual skill. It's not no video game cheating. No, this is real life.
Of him picking guys'
so we might
pockets,
check it,
but his skill set complements the Vegas system like no other player. When teams are looking to initiate the rush, Mark Stone is the king of turning defense into offense with a real-time check. He's already got a power play goal in this series, that cheeky bastard, but his IQ within the Vegas system is what makes him so valuable to this team. He's also become public enemy number 1 by being the captain and leader of the LTIR debacle. The guy is getting booed so loudly in interviews that he can barely hear the question.
Is it at all?
What's that, sir?
The Boo Birds are out for Stoner here.
From a team perspective, it's evident that Vegas has yet to play their best hockey, which of course makes it scarier that they're up 2-0 in the series. Their disciplined structure and unmatched depth is what won them the cup last year. And considering they're a deeper team that is just as committed to their system in these playoffs, it should spell trouble for the NHL.
Okay. Oh my god. Now I can't wait for the videos on the other teams. I'm not gonna lie. But I forgot. This video might be from yesterday. I think yesterday. Yeah. So from the games that's today is gonna be tomorrow. So we gonna have to see. You know what I mean? Because it's been some very exciting other series. So, hey.